I'm getting a little bit nervous about taking this outside with how dark it is at this time.
Yeah, it's dark up there.
All right, and then we'll hitch it up. But we'll see, maybe it will be fun. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Take it into a frontal plane lunge. And then over to a runner's lunge. Elbow down, up, and then back up to the frontal plane lunge. To the runner's lunge. Elbow down, up, and then let's go to the other side. So then frontal plane lunge to the other side, and then runner's lunge. Elbow down, up, back up to the runner's lunge. Or I mean to the frontal plane lunge, runner's lunge, elbow down, up, and then stand up. Let's step it a little closer together and we'll do some squats. So down and up. Let's reach those arms up as you come down. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and alternate, or yeah, we'll go alternation reverse lunge. And then let's slow it down a little bit. We're gonna go lunge and lean, back to center, stand up, lunge, lean, up. We'll go 1 more each side. And then let's take it into some skaters. Just bringing up that heart rate a little bit more. And we're gonna start today, the first circuit is going to be EMOMs. So we have 4 different exercises and we're gonna go through them 3 times. All right, keep those skaters going. I'm just gonna grab my timer. So the first one that we're gonna have, you can come down from your skaters, is a pause squat. So we're gonna take some dumbbells and we're gonna squat and you're gonna hold it down for 3 seconds and then come back up, okay? So go ahead and grab some dumbbells. Actually, you don't have to, you could do this, you could do it without weight as well. And you can put the weight on your shoulder. I would put it up on your shoulders, but you could also hold it here in the center or down at the sides. Okay, so I'm gonna just get the timer started here. If you're up on the shoulders, you're here, shoulder width apart with the feet. And here we go. We're gonna come down in the squat and then hold 3, 2, 1, and back up. Again, down, hold, 3, 2, 1, and up. Down, 3, 2, 1, up. Again, keep going, 3, 2, 1, and up. Really pull that floor apart with those feet. So feeling it on the insides and outsides of the legs. And up, down, 3, 2, 1, up, down, 3, 2, 1, up, 3, 2, 1, up, and last one, 3, 2, 1, up. All right, we're gonna take it to skier swings, but we just have 25. Here we go. So count them on your own. When you're done, you're gonna take a little rest. Draw that belly in. So keeping the core really nice and tight. That's my 10. And that's 20. Two, and 1. We have a little, I'm gonna put my weights down for the next one, but you can definitely keep them for this as well. We're gonna do frontal plane lunges with a pulse. So coming back, pulse, and step it together. Other side, pulse, and step it together. If you don't want to step it together, you can just come up and then take it back and back, step it together. Hi Tira.
Good morning.
Better late than never.
Oh my goodness. My dog is a stinker.
Oh no. By the way, mantra of the day, the best project you'll ever work on is you. Let me say that again because I stumbled over my words so much. The best project you can ever work on is you. All right, and rest. You're gonna grab your weights again. We have 2 rows and 2 bicep curls. So you're hinging over, you're gonna row for 2, stand up, and curl for 2. You hinge and row for 2, and curl. So this is our last exercise, and then we're gonna start from the top. And we have about 10 seconds left here. And then we go back to the squat. And this is the last one. Right into the squat. Hold it down. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. So it's a pause squat. Tira, we're gonna hold 3 seconds and then take it up. We have 10 of these if we can. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. And this is 4. Otherwise, we'll just go to the end of our minute. But if we have any time at the end, you get a little rest. And drive it up. And down. 3, 2, 1. Really sit it back in those hips. Try to keep those shins vertical. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And that was the end. So we're going right into skier swings. Let's go 25. Again, really drawing up through the center of the body. Belly in, shoulders stabilized. Pull it up, pull it forward with those glutes and hamstrings. So really using the lower body here. 5 more. All right, I think that was 25 for me. If you kind of different for you, that's fine. We get a little break. Again, you can keep the weight for those frontal plane lunges or put them down. Here we go. 2, 1. Frontal plane lunge with a pulse and step together. Sit it back. You can get really low here if you want. So really coming down, or keep it up but really take those hips back. Breathing. So we have going into the glutes and then squeeze together inner thighs. Let's go one more each side. All right, and then take a little rest before you grab those dumbbells, and we go 2 rows with 2 curls. And here we go. So 2 rows, stand up, 2 curls. All the way down, all the way up on the curls. Squeeze that back, so make sure you're working the back there. Drawing those shoulder blades around the rib cage so you feel the back, upper back. And you gotta keep that core really nice and tight so you don't feel it in the low back. We have 1 more set of this. So this is the last exercise of the 2nd set. Let's go 1 more set here with the rows and curls. So last time curls. And then we got the squats. Here we go. Down, hold, 3, 2, 1, take it up. Really squeeze those glutes as you come up. Using the inner and outer thighs. Pretend you have a band around the thighs and you're pushing out, or just some kind of tension so that you're really pulling everything out here. You don't want those knees drawing in. Drive it up through the center of the body, just like we're gonna do when we do those swings. 2 more. Last one. And up. All right, take the dumbbells down, and we're gonna go for the swings. In 3, 2, 1. Take those hips back and up. So again, make sure that those shins are vertical here. You're sending the hips back. Driving up through the center of the body. Ten more to go. Three, 2, and 1. Keep the weights or drop them. Get a drink if you need it. We have 10 seconds before we go to the frontal plane lunges. And 3, 2, 1. Pulse it back. Step it together. Make it work. Breathe. Again, as I step together, I'm going to exhale and drive through the center of the body. You got it. Almost there. 1 more each side. All right, that's it. Grab those weights again. And here we go with the row to curl. So 2 rows. Stand up, 2 curls. All the way down, all the way up. Try not to let anything swing. When you do the rows, Think about bringing the dumbbell up to that belly button. So you're getting that 90-degree angle with the arms. As I stand up, I push my hips forward, just like in that swing, just like in the squat. So every movement has a purpose. All right, let's go one more here. So row, stand up, and curl. All right, that's it. So grab a drink. I'm gonna reset my timer. So now we're going into Tabata. We have 2 different exercises with the Tabata. Let's reset. So we're gonna do a reverse lunge to a little hop. So the first exercise looks like this. So you keep it all on one side. You're gonna go lunge, hop up. So all on one side, and then we do push-ups, and then we come back up, and then you do the lunge to hop on the other side. So each leg will have 2 times to go through this, okay? So get ready for the lunge to hop. No weight here, just body weight. You don't have to do the hop. I'll take it out and show you what that looks like. All right, here we go. So lunge, hop, you're just here 20 seconds, or you can do lunge to balance if you don't do the hop. Otherwise, squeeze a glute, push up. All right, that was it. And then we rest. Then we're gonna go down to the floor and we're gonna do our push-ups. So let's go down. And 2, 1, here you go. 20 seconds of push-ups, either on your hands either off the knees or on. Belly up. 2 and 1. All right, coming up all the way up. Other side now with the lunges. Lunge to hop, here we go. Lunge, hop. Again, taking out that hop. You're just gonna drive that knee up, or you could also just step it up and do quick reverse lunges. Last one. All right. Take a breath, head down to the floor, and we got push-ups, 20 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Coming back up, starting with that first side. Here we go. And 2, 1. Down and up. You can do it. Keep it up. Last time on this side. 2 and 1. All right. Breathe it out. Head down to the floor. Here we go. Push-ups. If you're doing them on your knees, make sure that your butt doesn't stay up. Drop the butt, keep the pelvis in line with the head. 3, 2, and 1. Taking it back up. Reverse lunge on the other side now. Here we go. Up it up. Last time here, make it count. 10 seconds. One more. All right. And then last time for push-ups. And here we go. 2, 1. Push-ups. Seconds. 2 and 1. Stretch it back. And then you can come up, grab a drink, and we have another set of Tabata. This time, we're going to do shuffle taps. So you're going to go shuffle, tap down. Shuffle, tap down. You can do more than one shuffle if you have the room. And then the second exercise, we grab the dumbbells. We're doing overhead press. You can either do it standing or kneeling, sitting, whatever you feel like is going to work the best for you. Work you the most. All right? So let's just go for it. We're going to start with the shuffles, the shuffle taps. And 3, 2, 1. So shuffle, tap down, shuffle, tap. I feel like I'm not really doing a shuffle. I'm doing more like a little switch in the air, but I'm going to go off screen. Oh, that was the rest. So you can do more than, you can do a little shuffle in there if you'd rather. Oh, grab your dumbbells. We got 20 seconds. Press, here you go. Make sure the front of the ribs are drawing to the back of the ribs. Belly in. Watch that posture. So you want to make sure you're not pushing forward here. Take the ribs right over the hips. 2 and 1. Bring them down and get ready to shuffle tap. See if I can do the shuffle here on the side. Here we go. So I'm going to shuffle and down. So this is more of a shuffle. I actually feel the shuffle, the full shuffle, it's a little bit easier than what I was doing before with the little foot exchange there. So depending on if you, oh, this is the rest, sorry. You can change that up depending on what you want. Grab your dumbbells and let's press. After this one, we're halfway through. And 3, 2, 1, rest. And shuffle tap, here we go. So again, if you want to make it harder, just do that little foot exchange, little hop over. All right, and rest. I'm going to take a lighter weight this time. Just if you have lighter weights, I'm going to show you a little variation. All right, here we go. I'm going to take it up, halfway up, and all the way down. So I'm doing a little pump in the center. If you have like a 5-pound weight, or if 8s are really light for you too, here's something to make it just a little bit more difficult. So there you go, rest. So we can work with those light weights. All right, shuffle tap, here we go. So that's the shuffle tap. I'm gonna do a little hop over. If you wanna see what that looks like again. 2, and 1. All right, back to overhead press. In 3, 2, 1. Here you go. So last time. Again, you can do that variation where you go halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Five, 4, oh, sorry, I was off on time. That's it. All right, we're gonna go down to the floor for this next one. So you'll need some dumbbells to bring with you. So you can head there after you get a drink. So we're gonna do a minute. We're gonna change the exercise every minute and we won't repeat it. It's just, this is our last 10 minutes. So grab some weights. You may wanna go a little heavier on the weights because we're gonna, I'm gonna actually take a 20-pound weight because we're gonna do hip lifts or glute bridges. And so you want the weight for that, but if you don't have that heavy of weight, just take 2 dumbbells and you're gonna put them on your pelvis. But we're not gonna start with that, we're gonna start with a dead bug. So I'm gonna start the timer here. And then you're gonna be on your back. So on the back, you've got your legs at tabletop, arms are straight up. I'm going to extend the right arm as I extend the left leg and bring it back to the center and then change. So think of like a bird dog, but instead of being on the floor, I'm on the ceiling. Make sure that when you do this, you can maintain the spine the entire time. So I am doing a little pelvic imprint, trying to keep that spine close to the floor. 30 seconds to go. And if this is too hard, if you can't keep that back on the floor, then I can keep the legs bent as I do this, or I could maybe just do my arms instead, or just do the legs. So there's a couple options. We have 10 seconds to go. And last one. And then we're going to go to reverse crunch. Keep it going. Is somebody down here? Oh, what are you doing?
Cleaning.
Oh, okay. It seems early to be cleaning. So bringing it up, control. Up and lower, halfway there. If you need to take a break, you can. The ponytail is in the way. Almost there. So bring it straight up. Use those lower abs. Feel them working. 2 and 1. All right, now we're gonna grab our weight. You're gonna put it on your pelvis, and we're gonna take one leg up. And then we're gonna come up and down. Up and down. So keep going here. I'm gonna show you something. Make sure when you're doing this, you're not really arching your back. See, I'm not coming up that high. I'm keeping everything neutral here in the torso. So just watch for that. We're using the glute and the hamstring, so not arching that back. Almost there on this side. Ten seconds. 2 and 1. All right, and then we're gonna switch sides, but let's give it a little rest before we start because we didn't get right into that the first time. All right, so we're up and let's go for it. So breathe. We're gonna really feel this leg on the floor. The one that's on the floor, push that heel into the floor. You can push the whole foot into the floor. I could take it on my toe. Whatever you feel like you want to challenge, you want to work. Little changes can make a difference in how you feel it. Almost there, 20 seconds. You can do this without the weight on you as well. Almost done. 2 and 1. All right, I'm going to take my weight off for the next one. Your feet are together, and then you take the legs open. So you're making like a little butterfly pose, and we're going to do glute bridge here. I can go even flatter here where my feet are actually pushed together. Feeling those glutes. Again, I'm not arching my back here, keeping it neutral. You can kind of measure that with your hands to try to make sure that your ribs and your hip bones, the little bony landmarks here of your hips, are pretty much in line with your ribs. 2 and 1. All right, now we're going to come up and we're going to lean back. So you're on your sits bones, you're going to lean back. Your arms are going to come up, and then you're going to come to one side and back up. And I'm going to lean back a little bit and come up. And lean back and up. Working those obliques. Really drawing that belly in. We have 20 seconds here. You can do it. Ten seconds to go. All right, and that's it. And we're gonna roll down. You're gonna do 4 oblique crunches and then 4 shin hugs. Let's start with the oblique crunches. So I'm gonna go alternate sides, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I have shin hugs, so I'm gonna come up, hug my shins. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then back to oblique crunch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug. 4, 3, 2, last one. That's it. All right, and then coming onto our side, I'm going to give you a couple variations here. So I'm going to give you the progress version first. I'm going to come up, my feet are stacked, arm is up, and I'm going to come underneath and then turn it up. You can also do this, go if you got it. I can go staggered with the feet, and I can also be on my knees here. Or if the turning is too much, you can just hold a side plank, come down if you need to. Again, I'm going to show you the progressed version. I could do this on my hand as well, and not on the elbow. And one more. over to the other side. And again, you can be stacked, staggered, or knee on the knees. All right, here we go. Coming up. Lift it up. You come on, you twist under and up. Try to make sure that this shoulder is right over the elbow and that you're not coming out here. So when you come up, you're gonna pull it straight up. You're almost done. 15 seconds to go. Ooh, getting tippy. All right, and come down. All right, last one. We've got a plank. We're just gonna hold a plank. You can be on your hands or on your elbows. You got it. You can be on the forearms, on the hands. You can drop the knees. If you do drop the knees, just make sure you're not here. You are in, so I could pretty much just pop into that plank. So come into a plank maybe first and then drop the knees. Keep that belly pulled up. Draw up through the center. Belly into the spine. Try not to drop the head here. Bring it up. We don't want to sink into those shoulders either. Same thing if you're on your hands. Try not to sink into the shoulders. Pull through. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees and pull it back. Drop those elbows to the floor, head to the floor. Coming up, let's take it into a hip flexor stretch. Tuck under. If we get cut off, just keep going into the stretch. Just keep stretching on your own. Lean over to the side. So I'm leaning towards that leg that's in front. Take it open, straighten that front leg and push it back. Getting into the hamstring, toe up to the ceiling. You can always give it a little trigger point release by squeezing. I lost them. Let's go to the other side. I'll just finish this. Tuck under, lean. Open it up and bring it back. Good job today. Continue with the stretch. Get that chest, back, insides of the legs. Thanks for coming. We'll see you again.